Hi everybody, I'm Elisa and welcome to my channel Numerology. Today I'll be doing a reading for the astrological sign of Cancer, and that's if the energy resonates with you in your natal chart, if you're a cross watcher, or if you kind of just found your way here. In any case, please don't try to make the story fit if it's not working. Maybe try out another one of my videos with an astrological sign, or you can check out another reader. In any case, no hard feelings, okay guys? So I'll be doing a reading for week-long energies, the 13th through the 20th. The dates are actually more for dating purposes and, to organize, but not so much, it's not a strict rule to guide yourself by. It's whenever you find this, just kind of take the week-long energy. Okay, so before we get started, let's go ahead and take a deep breath. And I ask that you're grounded and present, open to receive messages, and that I can be a clear channel. One last shuffle, and we'll do it. We'll get into it. I didn't really like that shuffle, so I'm going to do another one. Okay. All right. So the situation you're going to be looking at this week, Cancer, is a Tower moment and the Queen of Wands reverse. This feels like, with the Queen of Wands reverse, it feels like you've been moving pretty quick in a lot of different walks of life, and now you're finally kind of realizing how tired you are. And it's almost like with the Tower, it's like, man, like something has to change. Like, it's like you're realizing that maybe you're not putting enough into yourself and to do the things that you really want to do, especially I feel like in creative pursuits, or maybe just like your job. Like you found yourself in a sense like having to be really bossy, and it's like people just aren't taking what you're saying. Like maybe you're in a leadership position, and so it's like you're just like, please go do this thing. Like, I'm telling you just because it needs to get done. Like, I'm not telling you, it's like people kind of aren't wanting to work with you, it seems like. So I'm going to get two more cards. Yeah, so we have the Queen of Swords and the Seven of Cups. And that's what the Queen of Swords is. It's about communicating that stuff. And maybe, a part of this is that you're just straight to the point, cutthroat. You're like, it's almost I think you are kind of, if people are communicating back to you, you're taking it, but it's like, I'm not gonna let this, you're not gonna let it disillusion you here with the Seven of Cups. You're like, you know what, there's other options for me to take, and I think the option that's best for me to take is to take care of myself here. And so that's for me feeling like the Queen of Swords energy. It's like, yeah, I'm just gonna do this for me now, okay? It's like you're just not listening to the bullshit right now. So the action you're going to be taking, that's just the situation, is to You're going to heal an imbalance. This was reversed. I'm choosing not to read it that way. And this is again, like, this is the balance that you're having with yourself, the give and take. You see here the scales, like this is somebody giving too much, and it's like they're depleted of their resources, right? And you in particular have been depleted, and just like your it's like your work ethic, and maybe that's even pertaining how you take care of your home, like, and the dishes are piling up, and like it just, you need a sweep or something. I don't know. It's just like you're just finding yourself not even really wanting to it's like even like cooking could be affected in this, like you're eating out more, and so that's a part of like the imbalance that you're feeling in your physical world with your resources, or also just your home and your relationships. And so the action that you're really taking, and I think this is what we opened up with, the Tower moment is kind of this is card 16, and right after that comes the star card. So you're right in sequence with the steps that you're needing to take. You're like, okay, I'm drained. Okay, I'm speaking my truth. And even if this is like a truth to yourself, you're like, man, have I really been kind of ignoring this imbalance for this long? You know? So you saw the sign, you got the insight, you got the downloads, and so now you're ready to change. So 2 more cards for the action. Right, beautiful. This, you're gonna maybe have to be a little bit emotionally closed off here with the King of Cups in reverse, but the beautiful thing about this is that I think it's really providing here with the Sun card a lot of strength to the people around you. So the energy where you had the Queen of Swords or the Queen of Wands in reverse here, or I was saying like, yeah, like, you know, you kind of just lost your passion to move forward and you know, your energy, right? This is you getting recharged with the Sun card. But there is a reminder here with the King of Cups in reverse to realize that you can still be, you know, guarded, you know, with your emotions in a sense, in your very Cancer shell kind of way. But realize that you are this new way that you healed yourself and brought balance back to your life with the Six of Pentacles and the Star card. You're like, it's bringing forth the opportunity for you to change how you influence people. I hope that makes sense. So 2 cards for the outcome. Gonna get deep in here, stack. We have the Death in reverse and the Six of Wands. So I'm gonna get a clarifier on the Death in reverse because it just okay. So the outcome. I don't know if this really should be reverse, because I feel like with the Death card in reverse, that was kind of saying like, you know, maybe your efforts to change and heal and do all this stuff wasn't successful. But because this card was in the upright, the Six of Wands, I feel like this is just you, and with the Three of Cups, it's like saying like, yeah, like I'm ready to celebrate this victory, this transformation, because that's what all the cards were saying prior. Like, you know, we had the Star card, you know, even with the fact with the Tower being here, you know, it's like you're really taking this opportunity to rebuild and transform and find what makes you happy, and being able to surround yourself with the people that do want to bring this appreciate what you are giving to their life. So this card's been calling. So this is 2 more cards in the outcome. You're really kicking out any of these imbalances, and I think it's really interesting. We've had almost all the queens in the deck, and so because Cancer is a feminine side, I think it's really here an emphasis on the information and the love and the things that you're receiving, and so with this, you're really kicking out anything that was blocking you from being receptive, and then you're really getting back like I was saying, like, you know, your home life, the things that were feeling imbalanced in the physical world with the Six of Pentacles, you know, you're really able to you're getting it all back. It's coming back into balance. It's a really intense energy, you know. I don't think it's like so intense that, you know, I think you're going to be able to manage it just fine, because you have this wisdom, and, you know, you've noticed this for quite some time, that you're really taking a stand for yourself. It's just that maybe you were kind of resistant to it, and, you know, sometimes we just don't see the things that are draining us, right? Or, you know, we don't want to, for whatever reason. So I'm going to grab a Black Moon astrology card to focus on what you're bringing back into balance. That sounds good, right? I'm gonna grab 2 cards. So we have Pisces, I believe, and the first house, the body. So this might have, actually been really, like I was saying, physically depleting for you. And it's, now you're following your intuition, and I feel like with the Pisces card, it's kind of like that hanged man energy in the major arcana of like you're now taking a different perspective and seeing that like, okay, these are the things that I need to take care of. Honestly, this actually might be something, now that I'm thinking about it with the first house, something like just like a minor medical incident or something like that. Like maybe you like pulled a muscle or hurt your back, just something like that. And it's kind of like you're like, you get this insight like, oh man, like I really am, like again, it's that insight of like I really know where I'm putting this energy and not gearing it towards myself, like overworking in a sense, right? So I'm gonna grab some numerology cards for a little bit of guidance on how you can bring balance back into your life. 2 cards. Ooh, I'm naming these 2. Self-love and individuality. And I don't think the message could be more clear, right? This is a self-love card. I was gonna say that because 6 is a number that resonates with love, unconditional love, relationships, and with the 1 behind it, it's the relationship with yourself. Making this into a 7, that's the resonating. That's the message resonates with your spiritual self, your whole, like I'm feeling like mind, body, spirit, right? And that's what you're getting back in alignment, because your individuality has been kind of influenced here. You're restructuring yourself. Remember with the Tower card, you're redefining all these things, and so it's just maintaining that level of self-love where you're able to treat yourself, or even whatever it is with little things, you don't even I don't even mean spending money. It's just taking that 5 minutes to maybe meditate. It's telling yourself, oh, I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful for my health. I'm grateful that in this situation, if you did hurt yourself, that you're still you have the ability to heal, and like there's just so many things that whatever you're grateful for, right? Thanksgiving's always a good time to have that emphasis. I don't know, that's what it reminds me of. So let's grab a Shamanic Healing Oracle card. Integration, number 33. So I see 3s as communicating, and with the snake here, it's as if like this is something that like it's like the Kundalini energy that's rising within you to say, we're ready to be whole, right? I see 3s too as mind, body, spirit, the Holy Trinity, right? Triangle. And so it's taking the lessons from where you have learned now in the past and how you can further use it for self-love and individuality. How you can even communicate with the people around you of like, hey, these are my concerns, So to end the reading, Cancer, we're going to grab a Moonology card, and then we're going to say bye for the week. And we have, you and your loved ones are safe, new moon in Cancer. How appropriate for you guys to get one of your moon phases. It's realizing that even if you do create this distance between maybe the relationships that you were tending to, that you weren't really receiving, it's like, hey, everything's going to be okay. You're going to be okay. It's okay that this situation was at play. There's no hard feelings, you know. It's like, it's just having that compassion, sympathy, empathy, you know, that everybody's going through their lessons. And you know, there was no ill intent in here. It's just kind of things got carried away, you know, losing sight of stuff, or just not really knowing the lesson at hand. And you know, so that's a part of it. We don't get to know everything, and we don't know everything, and the only thing that I know is that we don't know everything. So this is just something that now you're getting another insight on. All right, Cancer, if you enjoyed the reading, please like, comment, and subscribe. It'll all really help me out. I'm pretty new here. And if you would like to book a private reading, that information is below in the description box, as well as my Instagram and Facebook, which is Lunar Elise. And yeah, have a great week, Cancer. Much love.